Good evening, I'm Marvin Bartlett.
I'm Imani Payne. Last year, more than 19,000 domestic violence cases were filed in the Commonwealth. That's according to the state's Court of Justice. And so far this year, close to 1,500 cases have been filed. It's a problem that impacts more than just the parties involved. In Jessamine County, 3 children are now without a mother, and here in Lexington, a family is mourning the loss of a little boy.
Fox 56's Georgia Ree Godfrey spoke to domestic violence advocates today and found out more about the unfortunate trends we're seeing and how you can make a difference.
The number of reported domestic violence cases has fluctuated over the last 10 years, peaking in 2019 with more than 22,000 cases. In fact, in just one day in 2019, Kentucky domestic violence programs served more than 1,400 adult and child survivors. Since 2019, cases have been on a downward spiral. However, domestic violence advocates are still concerned about the rate of violence in the state. Public health experts say domestic violence is an issue in the state that impacts all socioeconomic groups. Each year statewide, more than 4,000 victims and their children are sheltered as a result of domestic violence. Here's a look at some of the numbers for both the state and Fayette County from the Kentucky Court of Justice. In 2019, 22,971 domestic violence cases were filed statewide. In Fayette County, where 2019 was also a peak year, there were more than 1,400 cases, compared to just over 1,100 cases in 2013. Domestic violence advocates say there are several factors that go into intimate partner abuse, including poverty, mental health issues, and learned behaviors.
That is a strong component. In fact, a lot of the work that we've done, we clearly know that having a family history, like cancer, having a family history of violence, and those behaviors that we learn really early on are often replicated in adult relationships.
Dr. Coker adds that the pandemic has added more stressors for families already at risk of domestic violence. In Kentucky, 65% of all murder-suicides involve an intimate partner. 96% of those victims are women. Marvin, Imani.